Yahoy, me matey! Are you ready, kids? Aye, Captain! I can't hear you! Aye, Captain! Oh, who lives on a plane called Ixalan? Pirates and dinosaurs! Don't forget the vampires and the merfolk! Pirates and dinosaurs! Anyway, yeah, more Ixalans, or rivals of Ixalan spoilers have popped up. Now, to be perfectly clear, when I first saw, obviously, I've got Angrath's Planeswalker card up on here. But when I first saw that, I thought that was the legitimate card. Turns out these are the Planeswalker deck cards. But we do have two promo cards from like the Pro Tours and stuff. So we're going to get to those real quick first. So Brass Bounty is 6 of any color and 1 red, 7 mana in total for a rare sorcery. For each land you control, create a colorless treasure artifact token that we already know what those things do. Now, this is going to be a boom in Commander. This thing is going to wreak havoc in Commander. Because think about how far you get in Commander with your land. You already have like 37 land in your deck, I think. Your deck makes up over a third of your deck. Or your land makes up over a third of your deck. If you've got even a third of those land, you've got 10, that means you get 10 of these, which means you've already now just got 10 free mana of whatever you want. And it's, oh man, that sounds good. Now, in a limited game, look, if you're just using the straight mana for this, then you're getting 7 treasure. But I know because you're in a pirate deck with this, usually, I'm imagining, you would probably also have some treasure tokens that you would sacrifice to play this. So I'd realistically see you getting this out with 5 land, which, let's be clear, 5 free mana to use at any point, or for sacrificing a permanent, or artifacts, or all that kind of stuff. And turn 5 is still not bad. Overall, it's not a bad card, I'd say. And if you just want to have this in your opening hand, it's doing nothing in your hand, but wait on it late game until you got it, and you got the land. There's nothing wrong with that. I also would like to point out that with the Planeswalker deck info, they mentioned that there will be a full-on 6 cycle of Elder Dinosaurs that evolve differently than the normal dinosaurs of Ixalan. Probably expecting them to be something like dinosaurs that evolve specifically around Orsica, because that's the city of gold. But note on let's try that again. Note on what I just said. 6. There's only 5 colors of Magic. That pretty much implies that we probably have a multicolor one. And if I were to be a betting man, and I occasionally am, because I occasionally go play cards and stuff, I'm going to say it's a 5-color dinosaur. We're getting a 5-color dino. Or if nothing else, another... Well, I was going to say another Naya color one, but seeing as we got this guy in black here, the Tezamok Primal Death, which you've already gone over, I'm going to go with, it's probably a 5-color one. But you know what? I'm going to guess that maybe it's not a dinosaur. Let it be a Coatl. Let it be the Coatl. Then again, sorry, I'd help, but I don't want to. Some of the Mythbusters, and they're doing obviously like a test for just driving of some kind. And they tested like an old lady spilled her shit, and she's just picking nose. Like, guy just goes, "I'd help, but I don't want to." That sounds like it's something Powers That Be would say. Anyway, so yeah, I'm guessing 5-color dinosaurs. Still holding out for the Mythic Coatl. I'm still holding out. There's nothing saying we won't get them, because these older dinosaurs are rares. So anything's possible. And that 6th one's probably going to be a mythic. But right now, I mean, we only got 1 actual mythic in the set right now. Plus at least the Minotaur Planeswalker Angrath. So that's 2 mythics. There's going to be about 10 or 15 mythics for the set. It's a smaller set, but it's got more cards than normal small set, like 196. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that translates into the overall. I think that's about, I mean, you could probably go 11 or something. We'll figure it out. We'll find out. Anyway, in Captain's Hook. Get it? Captain's Hook? Artifact. Equipment. Oh, they don't have mana on it. Oh, that's because this was in our Judge promo. They couldn't find the mana cost on it. But anyway, it is an artifact equipment. I'm guessing it's probably like 2 or 3 for overall. It's a rare. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has menace. It's a pirate in addition to its other creature type, which means I can create a pirate whatever the hell I want. I'm making a pirate dinosaur. I'm making a pirate merfolk. I'm making a pirate monkey. I am making a pirate squirrel with unstable. Damn it. Oh man, that is an awesome pirate squirrel advisor. Oh man, give me that damn squirrel link. I'm gonna make it a pirate and just go to town. Whenever Captain's Hook becomes unattached from permanent, destroy that permanent. Its equip cost is 1, which means it's probably like 2. It's either 2 or 3. I'm gonna being a bet man, saying 2. 2 overall, but I could be wrong. I could always be wrong. And then going into the Planeswalker deck stuff. So yeah, we got a black-red land for Cinder Barons, which is going to be in the Angrath deck. I don't know if Vraska's... Actually, it might be in Vraska's as well, to be honest. Because the Vraska one we have is Vraska Scheming Gorgon, who is 2 black and 4 of any color. There you go. 5 loyalty to start with. A +2 ability. Creatures you control get +1 until the end of turn. Meh. You get her to 7. It takes 3 turns to get her to her ultimate. -3 destroy target creature. Pretty basic. -10 for her ultimate. Until the end of turn, creatures you control gain Death Touch, and whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, that player loses the game. If you can get to the ultimate, and that is not an easy if, but if you can get to that ultimate, that's a pretty good ultimate. Because hopefully you'll have a board state that will allow that to happen. Unfortunately, this card is kind of bad. I mean, it's 6 mana, you're getting 5 loyalty. That's fine. The +2 doesn't do anything unless you have creatures. This thing doesn't make creatures. Normally Vraska's been making tokens in her 2 incarnations, or she's got some way of protecting yourself. What she does, you can destroy a creature. But if they got a haste creature, you've already just killed 3 of your loyalty, and then they'll just take you out. So I'm not a big fan of that. Vampire Champion. 1 black, 3 of any color for a 3/3 Death Touch Vampire Soldier. Common. It's a perfectly serviceable card. I can't say much more about that. Vraska's Conquistador. Vampire Soldier. Banning both Queen and Church, she chose to follow power. 1 black, 1 of any color for a Vampire Soldier. Whenever Vampire Conquistador attacks or blocks, if you control a Vraska Planeswalker, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Sorry. Decent if you got a Vraska Planeswalker. It's useless otherwise. These Planeswalker decks, Planeswalkers are really... Our cards are... excuse me. Are really never that good outside their niche. For instance, Vraska Scorn. I do wonder if that might be a storytelling plot point. She's looking into the reflection of a sword, and she is glaring like a Gorgon would. I wonder if she's maybe going to take her life. I don't think so. That doesn't seem in her character. But 2 black, 2 of any color for a sorcery. Rare. Target opponent loses 4 life. Target opponent loses 4 life. You may search your library for the card and put it in your hand. 4 life for 4 is... There's better cards that do this. The only good thing about it is if you're using this deck and using that Planeswalker, it's fine. But again, these Planeswalkers are never meant to be really that great, I suppose. They're just supposed to be, usable. I suppose they're introductory Planeswalkers. Now, Angrath Minotaur Pirate, on the other hand, this guy, despite being a Planeswalker deck Planeswalker, this guy means some business. 5 loyalty for a 6 mana Planeswalker. 1 black, 1 red, and 4 of any color. We pretty much expected that. For a legendary Planeswalker, Angrath. Angrath, +2. Deals 1 damage to target opponent and each creature that a player controls. Great for getting rid of the chump block, or for the little chump blockers. And if you got something else that can deal 1 extra damage across the board, which is not impossible, you could wipe out the pretty small guys. So that's a pretty solid. Plus you get a little ping damage in there. If you got a little block in there, then you're good too. Or you can return -3, return target pirate card from your graveyard to your battlefield. Sticking him with a pirate deck, yeah, I can see that honestly being useful. It defends him. You get another creature on the field. So overall, no, I can totally see that working. But that last ability, now it is 11 mana. It's even more than hers. But at 11 mana, destroy all creatures target opponent controls. Angrath Minotaur Pirate deals damage to that player equal to the total power. That is just saying, hey, if you get to this ultimate, you win. There is no if, and, or but. Unless you're going against someone who doesn't like use creatures very much, or so they don't have much of a board state. That could be a kind of irritating. But overall, it's actually a. If this were the real Planeswalker, I would have been a little disappointed, but I think I overall would have been okay with it. As it is, this is a pretty solid intro Planeswalker. Now, whether or not the real Angrath is better than or worse than this one, we'll find out, or even as expensive. I don't think he's probably going to be this expensive. I think he'll be like a mono less. But who knows? So, Angrath's Ambusher is 1 black, 2 of any color for an Orc Pirate. Gets +2/+0 as long as you control an Angrath Planeswalker, which means you'll make a 4/3. And Swab Goblin is just a 2/2 Goblin Pirate, 1 red for 1. 1 red, 1 of any color. So it's a bear. And then Angrath's Fury, 1 black, 1 red, 3 of any color, sorcery, rare, destroy target creature. It deals 3 damage to target player. You may then search your library for said Planeswalker name. This one's more usable than the other one because not only are it might be dealing 1 less damage, but you're destroying a creature, which is a big difference. You're getting more value out of this at 5 mana dual color than you are getting for the 4 mana black. This one I can honestly see being used in an actual game. Whereas the other one's just stupid. The other one's just basic and stupid. That's so basic. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? I hate that term. That term bugs the hell out of me. Like, that's so basic. Like, do you know what that means? No? Then shut the hell up. Anyway. So yeah, that's my thoughts on all the cards that have come out. I'm guessing Rivals of Ixalan Spoilers are starting up soon. Like by the first of the year, we're probably going to get into it, I think. But we'll find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who to win, Star Wars, Superhero, Magic, what if. Anything I do on this channel, put in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to it at some point. Again, this week is just getting started. Now, I won't have a review for that up today because Thursday. Technically, it's still Wednesday as of this recording, but Thursday. I won't have that review up today because the movie actually doesn't get a release today. It gets a release on Friday. So I'm probably going to see it Friday, maybe over the weekend, because I actually have the weekend off for a change. I'll run a couple errands, but other than that, I'm dealing with the fact that I've been dealing with heartburn, I think, for the last week without realizing that's what I was dealing with. I thought it might still be due to some stress. I thought I was dealing with some stress. I think what I've been dealing with is just massive heartburn from just eating too many wings at work, for lunch, and among other things. And there could be some other things compiled with that as well. But upon realizing that, I came home feeling all right, ate and had some milk, which base counters acid. And while I'm still not 100%, I'm still dealing with that residual feeling I've been having. I'm feeling a lot better. So I think I just need to start changing my diet up a little. Just not eating so much crap as I used to, as often as I used to. I'm still going to eat wings every now and then. That's just going to happen. But wait for this shit to sell out and then go back to maybe a semi-usual norm. Just kind of cut those out. Plus, I'm starting to add vegetables to my diet. It's like, you don't eat vegetables? I eat very little vegetables. But then, you know what? I'm ending this video on my health. What the hell am I doing with that? I don't know. Sorry for making this personal about me. This isn't about me. This is about you wanting to enjoy this. And now I don't know if you're enjoying this anymore. I am rambling. It's 9:46 at night. I'm actually not that tired, but I know I'm going to have to go to bed early because I got to go to work early tomorrow. Not earlier than I wanted to and all that. And I'm complaining again. Sorry. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you folks next time.